Hey guys, and welcome to MYAGDOLL13's Q&A. I'm really excited about this one, and I would like to give a huge shout out to everyone who gave me some questions on my Instagram account at MYAGDOLL13. I'm so proud of this. You guys gave me a full notebook page of questions and the back page, and I'm super proud of this. So thanks every one of you for doing these questions. Okay, let's get started with at AD_Peyton_181's question. She asked me, what is my favorite song? Well, I actually have 3. So my first one is Speak Now, which is off Taylor Swift's Speak Now album. I also like New Romantics and Wonderland by Taylor Swift on her 1989 deluxe album. So I really like Taylor Swift, so thanks so much for the question. My next question is from at AD_Lover_Crystal AG. She asked me, do I have Leah? And the answer is absolutely yes. This is my Leah Clark doll. I love her so much. I actually got her on January 1st. I'd been saving up my money for several years. And on New Year's Eve, I saw a news announcement about Leah Clark, and I fell in love with her the minute I saw her. So my mom, being so nice, I had $88. I don't get allowance or anything, so I just save up birthday money and stuff like that. She told me she would pay the rest of the price for a Leah Clark and her beach accessories if I would give her every cent of my money, and I automatically took it. But the moment I saw Leah, I fell in love with her. I love her hair. I love everything about Leah. So thanks so much for the question at ADLover_Crystal AG. Okay, so my next question is from at AD_Peyton_181 again. Thanks so much for the extra question. And she asked me, what is my favorite book? Well, I am ultimately obsessed with Harry Potter, but if I had to choose my favorite Harry Potter book, it'd be Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, just because I love the storyline, how dramatic it is. I love the bit of a younger Harry, but I also like older Harry. And it's also my favorite movie because of Harry Potter because of all the action. So thanks for that question. Okay, so my next question is from @Broadway.Dollies. She asked me if for 1 hour everything at AG was $1, what would I buy? Well, at the moment I have no money because I spent it all on Leah Clark, but let's say I had $115. Let's just go with that. And I was planning to buy a doll, but everything was $1. What I would do is I would pick up every Be Forever doll I don't have. I would pick up every Truly Me doll, every Bitty Baby, and every Bitty Twin. This is a Bitty Twin doll here. Her name's Marie. And then I would pick up the tent, the bubble bath, and Leah Clark's hut set, you know, with the outdoor shower thingy, the little bed. I would pick up all of that, and I'd also get her salon set, not the salon chair. Already have that, but the salon set, and then I'd rush out of the store with all my cool stuff from AG. I'd probably get even more stuff. Maybe the Valentine's Day outfit, that is really cute, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So thanks for that question. On to the next one. At AG Boson Shows asked me, what are my hobbies besides American Girl doll stuff? And this is kind of hard because a lot of what I do revolves around my dolls. I wake them up every morning, put them to sleep, change their outfits. But I really like sewing, which kind of has to do with them because I do sew a lot of dresses for my dolls. But I like sewing other things than doll dresses. So that's really cool. I really love sewing. I love reading and writing a lot. I write a ton. I love making up my own stories. And I love reading. I love the Harry Potter series. I love everything about those things. And I also run, and I'd like to give a shout out to Stunning AGs. I believe that's her username. I will put it at the end in the credits along with the rest. I run to her One Step at a Time videos. I'll also just watch random YouTube documentaries while I run. And I run about 3 miles every night, actually. So that is a hobby of mine as well. On to the next question. Question is from @little.hen.dolls, and she asked me what camera do I use, and actually I don't own a camera. I use my iPhone 6S, not a 6S Plus, but a 6S, and I'm really excited. I got it new. I already cracked not the screen, but the screen protector glass thingy-mabobber, but I haven't cracked the phone, so that's always good. So yeah, next question. Okay, @lovingag3 asked me Grace or Leah, my opinion. And honestly, I really like Leah better. I love Grace. In fact, I'm actually entered in @ag.moonlight giveaway to win a Grace doll, and I'm really excited about that. I know it's unlikely I win, but someone has to, so I entered that. And though I love Grace, I really don't prefer just a random long brown hair, though I don't know, it could be fun in the freckles. I just really prefer Leah's look much better, and I really like Leah's stories better because Grace is just kind of stays in her hometown, has a bake sale and stuff. Even though it's a good story, Leah goes to Brazil and meets new Brazilian friends, learns a bit of Portuguese. She does some pretty amazing stuff. Not to mention, she also saves some animals in the rainforest. So that is super cool. So I do prefer Leah, but that does not mean I hate Grace. I love Grace too. Okay, so @lovingag3 again asked another question. Do I prefer Be Forever, Girl of the Year, or Truly Me dolls? Honestly, I like Be Forever the best because I like being able to read all their stories, and I know, yeah, Girl of the Years has stories too, and it's really cool to see each new one each year, and I'm already excited for Girl of the Year 2017. I just want to know what she'll look like and stuff. But their collections are unlimited, and these have the historical backgrounds, and that is really cool to see how their story applies to history and stuff. So I really like Be Forever. Plus they're around longer, and I like when they make new ones. So I'm a kid, I don't have a solid income or anything. So I can't get the new Girl of the Year doll every year it comes out. But let's say I was saving up for Mary Ellen, which I actually kind of am. I have several years probably to get Mary Ellen. See, I know they archive them, but it's longer than 1 year than they archive. They don't usually do that in the first year they're out. So I really just prefer Be Forever dolls. Next question. Okay, so my next question is from @AGDancerLife, and it's also from @LovingAG3 again, and they asked me what my dream custom would look like. I've never made a custom, so I don't really have any reference, but this is what I'm thinking. So Josefina length hair, which is about down to the knees, and it would be blonde because I really like blonde hair dolls. I think they're pretty cute, and I've never had a long blonde hair doll like Caroline. I really want Caroline. But yeah, and she'd have blonde hair, but ringlets. That'd be super cute. And then she would have tan skin like Leah does. She has pretty fair skin, but I want it as tan as Leah's. And then she would have eyes the color of Marie Grace's hair, kind of almost Hershey's milk chocolate bar. You know that color? That's my favorite candy. That's the color eyes I want it to be. With a Josefina, face mold. That's what I'm thinking will look really cute. So, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, thanks so much. Okay, so both @AGDancerLife and @Dazzlin_dolls with a Z, that's really cool by the way. If I got another doll, who would it be? Well, Mary Ellen. I really love Mary Ellen's strawberry blonde hair. I think that's the most adorable color. I love her simple me outfit and with the little monogrammed cardigan. And she's just such a sweet looking doll. If we go across my floor here, you can actually see I'm reading the Mary Ellen books. I got them from the library just because I wanted to have a bit of a background on the story. I'm pretty far into this book. Not that I'm probably halfway done with it, but I haven't read either of these two. But so far, it's really good. I love Mary Ellen's spirited side. She's always full of adventure with so much going on in her family. And here's an example of her meet outfit, actually. I just think it's so cute. And Mary Ellen's stories are great. Everything about Mary Ellen is just terrific. Except I kind of wish her eyes would be a bit browner. Well, her eyes are like a grayish blue, kind of if you know Molly McIntyre, that doll. I have her. I wish her eyes were not like that and kind of brown. Not as deep of a brown as Kaya's eyes, but like pretty dark brown. That'd be cute. But I wouldn't custom her because I just don't really want to. I want to keep the original Mary Ellen. But I love Mary Ellen. And at AG Dancer Life actually expands her question and asks me what would I name her. So personally, I don't like renaming dolls that already have a name. I keep Kaya. Sometimes I would call her Kaya Attenmy if I feel like it. Kaya Kayaka, whatever. I call Molly Dolly. I call Kit Kat. Leah, I call her Miss Leah Clark sometimes. I come up with cute nicknames like that. I might call Mary Ellen Ellie, but I don't really like renaming my dolls. I don't know. I just like to keep their original names. So her name would be Mary Ellen Larkin. I might call her Ellie Larkin. That's what they call her in the books. That's her nickname. So thanks for such a detailed question. Okay, so next at AG Strawberries with an extra S asked me the hardest question you could have ever asked me. If I had to get rid of one of my dolls, I couldn't keep her. There's no way. Which one would I get rid of? If I had the option, I would get rid of none of them, but I do want to give her an honest, true answer. So here I go. I would get rid of Haley. She's my OG doll. She's gorgeous, and I love her so much. It's just that her hair is super tangly. On her tag, it says to brush it every day. And I don't know, I'm a middle school student. I do have homework. You can't really brush this every day, and it's so thick, hard to manage. I haven't taken it out of this like small braid in so long because it's just so hard to manage. So that's why I get rid of Haley. Oh, that's such a hard question. But if I had an option, I would get rid of none of them. So on to the next question. Time to answer the most asked question of my Q&A. It was asked by at AG Dancer Life, at Dazzlin_Dolls Z, still awesome username by the way, at AG Lover underscore Crystal AG, and at AG.school.dolls. They asked my favorite doll out of AG's whole line of dolls. This is the worst possible question besides the last one. That was the really worst. But it's like asking me to choose my favorite child. Kind of impossible. But I do want to give you a real answer. So I really haven't even looked into Truly Me's that much. I've looked a little bit into them, but I really like Be Forever dolls and Girls of the Year, so I've been mainly sticking to that. But maybe one day I will get a Truly Me doll. But I'm going to go off of Be Forever's, including Leah Clark. So if you ask me my favorite, I'm going to go off dolls I don't have, and I'm going to say Mary Ellen Larkin. Mary Ellen, as I told you, is my dream doll of Be Forever's because I just love her hair. I love, not particular eyes, but they're still beautiful, and I love everything about Mary Ellen. So I would have to say Mary Ellen. I really like Julie and Addie too, though. Those are beautiful dolls. I love the Addie mold of the face and her lovely textured hair. I haven't gotten her yet because, you know, I think her hair would be kind of hard to work with. But she is so pretty. And Julie I haven't gotten yet. I don't know why I haven't gotten Julie yet. She's so pretty, but she's just kind of a little bit plain Jane. She has great accessories, but just the doll in general, the long blonde hair, the blue eyes, and don't get me wrong, I love blonde hair. I will mention that later. I love the blonde hair so much. But the thing is, it's just kind of straight and it doesn't really do much. Like Caroline's hair had long ringlets. Kit's is a cute swing bob. And there's just nothing like super special. Kind of like Isabel. Isabel Palmer was the Girl of the Year. Once she had a really cheesy movie, Cheese American Girl, but it was still a good movie. I watched it. It was just very cheesy. Like they would all get together in the flash mob and stuff, and I'm like, no. But she was just, her meat outfit was just t-shirt and shorts. There's nothing wrong with it, but it just didn't like, it wasn't snazzy or anything. It was just like sweatpants. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, Julie's kind of plain, but I would get her. Julie is so pretty though. And Samantha, I would get her too. She just looks a lot like Molly McIntyre without her glasses on. Molly looks a lot different with her glasses on and off. So yeah, great question, you five. Shout out to all of them. Okay, so my next question is from @AGDancerLife, and thanks so much for all the questions, Scar. That's her name, and she's just a really nice girl, so go follow her. She does some great account stuff. So yeah, she asked me what is my favorite and least favorite AG product. So I have a few of these I would like to share. And my favorite AG product that I own, that's I'm considering like a product, not a doll, but thing, is this cute little recliner chair. I love it so much. It has a little seat belt to buckle your dolls in, and sometimes if you don't use them they fall, but not usually. It has this great little recline thing where you can recline and lean her back and put her feet up, and then she sits, she spins. It's just a great product, honestly. I really like it. And now let's take Molly out. Unbuckle? Sorry, Velcro, couldn't get it. And sit her down, answer the rest. I also have a few other products I don't own I'd like to share. AG Bubble Bath, the main product I really, really want right now. It's so cute. It's a little bubble bath with little pink bubbles, some shampoo and stuff. It's just the cutest thing I've ever seen. But it's $65, almost half the price of a doll. So I'll never get it because, you know, you can get a bubble bath for your dolls, or you can get a new doll for the family with a little bit more money. So that's the obvious choice. And I also want the AG tent. That tent is so cool. Can fit 2 dolls. Comes with a little lamp. It is just so adorable. Yeah, it's $85, which is like 3/4 the price of a doll. If I can save up like, let me see, maybe $20, $30 to get a doll or buy a tent right now, I would definitely get the doll. Like, it's just expensive stuff. And then the other thing I really like is Leah Clark's hut set thing, that thing with a shower outside. That is adorable, but the thing with it is you can almost buy 3 dolls with the money it costs. $3.95 is the price. That's ridiculous. Well, I guess it's not ridiculous. It's a big thing to buy. It includes a bed and so much stuff, but I'll just never get it because it's not worth it when you can get 3 dolls or a little hut. Especially when, here's all my dolls waiting, but you can make your own bed. Like, I got this OG little couch. It's a couch that has a fold-up bed. Haley's sitting on it. My grandpa, I love my grandpa so much. He made me this cute little trundle bed. My grandma sewed the little sheets. She also made some pillows to go with it. This is kind of what the mattress is made out of. They are so nice. They made me this trundle bed for my dolls. And then this is what I'm really proud of. I sewed together this bed and all these cute pillows. I'm so proud of that. My grandpa also made me this cute dresser. Sorry, I had to show off all the stuff because I'm so proud of it. So, yeah. Why would you get a hut with one bed and some extra cool accessories when you could get 3 dolls to live in with all your accessories you already have? So, yeah, those are my favorite products. And my least favorite product. Oh, I do not like this. So, AG sells these like scenes for $12, I think it's cardstock, but it might be cardboard or something like that. But basically, it's just a picture, and then you put your doll by it. That's the silliest thing. I have plenty of landscape right here I can take a picture with. I would much rather my doll have real stuff than just a random background. And for $12, seriously? That's just my least favorite product. You got me ranting now at AG Dancer Life. What a great question. Okay, so my next question is from @LovingAG3, and basically she asked me for my opinion on Kanani. Well, I love Kanani so much. She has this gorgeous long brown hair and the nice tan skin, and her Hawaiian name and her Hawaiian stories. Just Kanani, Kanani, Kanani. It's a really fun name to say. I might call her Nani if I got her. Sorry, you got me off topic. But Kanani is just beautiful. She has great stories. And she's just an inspiring doll. I love her so much. And I really wish I had Kanani. Wow. Yeah, I really wish I had Kanani. Oh, you got me another doll on my wish list at LovingAG3. But I love Kanani. If you made me rate her from 1 to 10, I would give her an 11. That's how good she is. Well, that's how all dolls are. They're all that good. But anyways, that's Kanani. I love her a lot. I wish I had her. Thanks for such a great question. Okay, so my next question is from @ag.girl.originals, and she asked me what my favorite girl of the year was. And this is such a hard question. So, I'm just kind of breaking it down into categories. So, overall, of the dolls I know of, Leah Clark is my favorite because I own her and she has great hair, great stories, and I just love Leah Clark. And plus, she's the only girl of the year I own. But I really love Leah Clark. Out of the movies, Leah Clark's movie has not came out yet. My favorite movie would have to be McKenna's. I love McKenna's movie so much, and McKenna was kind of like the first time I'd really acknowledged Girl of the Year, so I read all of her stories. I just loved McKenna. So, and I was a gymnast back then, so I could relate to McKenna so much. And McKenna had the greatest stories. I never got McKenna. She's not my favorite looking doll, but I love McKenna. And then my favorite looking doll right now is Sage Copeland. Oh, I wish I had Sage. I read all of her books, and they're really great. And I love the scenery and everything about them. But I didn't really get to know the look of Sage. I love her long, loopy red hair. I really wish I had Sage. I'm entered in a contest to win her now. Someone has to win, probably not me. That's okay though. Oh, Sage is my favorite looking doll. Leah's the best overall. Looking would be Sage, and then stories would be McKenna. So thanks so much for that great question. Okay, so @AG Dancer Life asked me one more question and was wondering what my least favorite American Girl is, and I'm gonna go on a rant now. Truly Me, number 19. This doll is gorgeous, except for one thing. She looks a lot like Molly. That is not a big deal until you slap these bright green eyes on her. There is nothing wrong with green eyes. You know, I love green eyes. Leah has like hazel green eyes, and I have nothing against green eyes, but with the brown hair in the picture, it looks like they photoshopped the doll with like these bright neon green eyes. It's just an opinion, and girls with green eyes, don't get me wrong, I love green eyes. It's unique, but these neon green eyes, I don't think anyone has neon green eyes unless they have contacts or Photoshop. I just don't like it. It might look better in person, but their picture, it looks like they photoshopped like a lizard onto it. They're so bright green. So, I just don't like Truly Me 19. There's your answer @AG Dancer Life. Okay, so my next question is from sorry, I'm probably going to say this name wrong. It looks like non-a-mac dancer. I know there's dancer in there. Non-a-mac? Is that a thing? Oh well. Nonama dancer? I don't really know. But Nonamac dancer, however you say your name, I'm really sorry about this, asked me if I could meet one AG tuber or AGI deer, which is American Girl Instagram and American Girl YouTube, who would I meet? And honestly, I would meet American Girl _lover 23. So this girl, it all started when she gave me a shout out. This was during my beginning of AGID. I probably had 20 followers. So I was thrilled to have my first shout out. It was a little picture of Julie at a lemonade stand. And it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. So I was like, thank you so much. I wrote this big paragraph, so I was really excited. Like, this was the nice thing this girl did for me, and I only had 20 followers. So yeah, and then it started. We started growing on each other, and we became really good friends to the point one day, there was this one girl, I'm pretty sure it's at AG Boson shows. She is like the kindest girl ever. She's giving away Elizabeth Cole dolls. This is so nice of her. And I can't believe she's doing this. It's so nice. And at American Girl _23, American Girl _lover 23, so sorry, said in her entry she'd be just as happy if I won as if she won, which is a super big deal. And she is so kind to me, and I hope I'm as kind to her as she is to me. So I'd like to thank her for everything. And if I had to meet one AGI deer or AG tuber, she's an AGI deer, I would go and I'd meet her, but she is so nice. So go follow at American Girl _lover 23. She is so great. Thanks for the question, non-a-mac. How do you say it? Non-a-mac dancer? I think. Well, you have a really cool username that I do not know how to pronounce. Non-a-mac dancer, maybe. So thanks for that. Okay, so our next question is from at lovingag3. Really cool username. I love the number 3. That's my lucky number. Actually 13 is, but 3 is my second lucky number. So pretty cool username. And she asked me, do I like how they keep on changing the design your own doll thing? Like how they have my American Girl doll and then Truly Me, and I'm sure they've had other ones too. Actually, I personally don't like that, because the My American Girl dolls, they were like probably 60, like those 60 Truly Me dolls, or somewhere around there. Okay, anyway, numbers don't matter. A lot of people are major AG collectors, and if they just get rid of My AG doll and they get rid of Truly Me dolls like they have and retiring them, no one's going to get a chance to get like a ton of them. And I know there are some massive AG collectors that would really like to have a lot of the Truly Me dolls, but they just can't have that if they're going to keep changing them. So no, I don't like that at Loving AG3. Sorry, I can't remember your username off the top of my head, but it's really cool. I really just don't like how they're changing it, because there's some massive AG collectors and they would like it. I think what they should have done is that they should have added the Truly Me dolls to the My American Girl doll collection. That would have been cool, so you'd have a whole bunch of options. But maybe raise the price on them, just like by $10, so they can afford to make all the different ones. That would be really cool. So yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, so my next question comes from at AGLover _Crystal AG. That's a really long username, but I like the Crystal. I have a doll named Crystal, except I add an H in it because I'm weird. But I named her Crystal. I love her so much. So that's a great username. I love it. She asked me if I have Grace. I actually don't have Grace. Kind of disappointing. I don't have a lot of dolls that American Girl creates, just because there's so many of them. But Grace, I would have loved to have Grace. I did say I preferred Leah to Grace, but that doesn't mean Grace isn't a gorgeous doll. I love Grace so much. So yeah, I entered at ag.moonlight. She's having a contest to win a Grace doll, which is pretty cool. So that's cool. I don't have Grace, but I would really like her. So thanks for the question at aglover_crystalAG. Oh, okay, so here comes another question from at aglover_crystalAG. I probably should have brought Crystal over for this question, but I didn't. I brought my beautiful Kaya in her pajamas. And she asked me, do I love McKenna? OMG, I do love McKenna. McKenna is like the doll I kind of grew up with. When I first started fully appreciating an American Girl doll, it was the year McKenna came out. I read all McKenna's books, and I could relate so well to them back then. I was a gymnast. I'm not a gymnast anymore. I'm a runner. Yeah, super cool. But I could just relate to her story so much. She had a great movie. That was a good movie. At least it was in my eyes back then. Isabella's movie was cheesy. But anyways, yeah, I really do love McKenna, and I really wish I would have gotten her. Her looks aren't my favorite looks, but McKenna's so gorgeous was her story. Her looks don't even matter to me. She was just like a childhood memory. So yeah, I really do love McKenna. So yeah, thanks so much for the question, aglover_crystalAG. Okay, so I have Kit and Josefina together to help me answer at ag_. Geez, I don't know why I can't say that today. At ag_cool_kid. No underscore after that. She asked me, what's my favorite outfit for my dolls? I have a lot of outfits. Here, I'll show you my dresser if you want to. Well, you don't really have an option. This is my video. Haha. But let me just move my dolls out of the way. And move the bed. And I have this cute little dresser. And it is jammed packed with different dresses. This is just my shirts and my dresses. And stuff like that. You can see Kaya's. I have a ton of outfits there. Then if we go even further, we have my drawer with accessories, all the dresses I've made, some purses I'm going to upcycle so they can work for my dolls. This is just a drawer of accessories. Drawer of accessories. But I barely can cram in there. Jeez. This is all, you can't really see it, hair supplies. You can see my little hair pick in there. And in here, I have my doll sleeping bags. And then I've got my doll glasses, some random cases, doll pants. It's just full big drawer doll pants and skirts. And my big drawer shoes. I love this drawer so much. So yeah, and Molly's glasses are sitting up there. I didn't feel like wearing them for her today. So that's my closet. So obviously you can see I have a lot of outfits. So I chose my two favorites that my dolls are wearing right now. So my first favorite is Josefina's outfit right now. This is a dress from Springfield, which makes doll clothes. I bought the dress at Joann's from Springfield brand. And it comes with a hanger, which is really nice for my closet. And basically, it's kind of like an Elsa dress, if you've ever watched Frozen, which honestly, even if you're an adult, most of us have. It has this bright sequiny top, not really rainbow, just the lighting. It's really cute. And then this really flowy, like teal skirt bottom dress thingy. But it's really cute. I like it a lot. You kind of see my hand through it, but you can't see through the doll once it's on the doll. It's really flowy. I really like it. Now we have Kit Kat here. This is my favorite outfit that I kind of created myself. So I'm going to show you it a little bit. So this dress is honestly just the underclothes of Josefina's meat outfit, or her non-Be Forever meat outfit. It's the Mattel meat outfit, but not Be Forever. So it's just like normal seams, a little bit of lace up here, but kind of very historically accurate to Josefina. And it's pretty cute. It's just what goes under her skirt and her belt. And then this is the top of it. And it's kind of plain Jane, so I thought I'd spice it up a bit. And got this cute little cardigan that I put over it. And I thought that was really cute. I honestly don't remember what brand it came from. It's very possible that it came from OG, but I think I got it off of eBay, so I don't really know where it came from. But it's a really cute cardigan. I don't know where you buy it from. Sorry about that. And this are the little shoes. Now, I thought they were super cute. They come with a retro outfit. And in a second, I'll show you the retro outfit they come with. Traveling along my floor to Miss Leah Clark. They come with this cute little vest, this rainbow shirt, and if we look in my drawer of things, they also come with these pants. You can kind of see the color with a little pink plasticky belt. So yeah, that's the retro outfit from OG. And then this little red belt you might be asking about. This is actually the ribbon that comes, sorry, with that awkward sound, my low battery came on. So this is actually the ribbon from Molly's meat outfit that goes in her hair. I just tied it around her waist, and there we go. We have a little belt. So thank you so much for that question at AG_cool_kid no underscore. It doesn't really say no underscore. Just making a point. That was a really great question. Okay, so my next question comes from at AGlover_crystal. Oh, I really need to bring Crystal over for this question. But she asked me, do I like the Boston AG place better? Or do I like the New York AG place better? Truth is, I've been to neither of them. I do not live near any of them, so I just go to my most recent one. Not my recent, my closest one. Can't exactly tell you which one that is. Kind of private information. But I don't live near Boston or New York, so I can't really give you an honest opinion. Or was it Washington or New York? Sorry if I got that mixed up. I'll check that later, and if I got it wrong, I'll just do a little apology in the credits. But Boston or New York, Washington and New York, same thing. I've been to neither. I haven't been to either three of those, if all three exist. Because, I don't know, I just haven't. So, New York sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a big place for AG, so maybe New York. But Washington could be just as cool. I don't really know. So thanks for the great question. I can't really fully answer that though, but I've been to neither. So thanks. Okay, so my next question comes from at LovingAG3. Cool username. Already said that. Love3, second favorite number and luckiest number besides 13. And she asked me, should Truly Me number 55 be a Be Forever doll, or do you think it should stay a Truly Me? Well, I've never even heard debate about this one. So I think Truly Me 55 is a really pretty doll. I believe she's the one with the black curls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, with brown eyes and the light fair skin. She's really pretty. If they turned her into a Be Forever doll, I might buy her. She kind of looks like Sage, I think, but with black hair. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. If they had a good story behind her, then definitely. I think that would be good. I think if they had a story behind her, she should be either like, she should live in the alley or something. I don't know. That's a really weird suggestion of mine. But that is a really good question. Geez, I don't know what to say. I've never heard debate about this, but that's really cool. She's a beautiful doll though. Like, she could be one. Yeah, she would be a great Be Forever doll. Maybe darken her skin tone a little bit, make it like this color. Yeah, that would look really good. Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, I think if they were to make a decent story behind Really Me number 55, she would definitely be a great Be Forever doll. That's a great question at Loving AG 3. Okay, so my next question comes from at Andrea. It might be Andrea, but I'm pretty sure it's Andrea. I have a friend named Andrea, and it's spelled like this, Andrea. Pretty sure it's Andrea, but it might be Andrea. I don't know. Going with Andrea. At Andrea_AG_. And she asked me, which of my dolls has the favorite hair? Okay, I really love Leah Clark's hair. You can't really see it right now, but the waves, yeah, you can see it, yay. They're just so flouncy and beautiful. Hair tip for Leah. Don't brush her hair with a doll brush hair. It won't do anything, but if you really want to maintain these gorgeous curls, spray her hair with water, brush it with the pick. It works so much better and it maintains the curls. In Leah's hair, I love the caramel color. I love the sun-kissed highlights. That's what they do in the magazine. I remembered it because I like it. Sun-kissed highlights, cool. But Leah Clark is the favorite doll hair that I have right now. Of a doll I do not own, I'd have to say Caroline's hair. I love the loopiness. I love the blondness. Or Sage's hair. I love the ringlets and how red it is. It's vibrant. It's so great. So those are my two favorite doll hairs of dolls I don't have. And of dolls I do have, it would be Leah. Okay, so I have two more questions left. And they require you to see every single one of my dolls. So, the first question, the much less serious question, is from at Dazzlin_Dolls with a Z, super cool, and AG_Crystal AG. Did I say that right? No, I did not. At AG_Lover_Crystal AG. If I did say it right, sorry. Oh yeah, and here's Crystal. Wave hello, Crystal. Here's your username. This Crystal, super cute. Nice username. She's a good doll. And they asked me, how many dolls do I have? My answer to this is 9, because I love 9 dolls, even if they're not my own. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of each one. This is my Josefina Montoya doll. She is actually my sister's doll. She does not belong to me, but my sister's dolls were just kind of sitting in her room doing nothing. So I asked if they could live in my room, and she said, sure, why not? So now they're living with me, and that's pretty cool. This is my Molly McIntyre doll. I've had her since Christmas a couple years back, and she is just my love bug. I love her so much. Then I have my Kit Kit Kids doll right here. She is so gorgeous. I love her swing bob. And then I have my Haley doll. She doesn't really have a last name, but she has the gorgeous hair. She is an OG doll. So yeah, she came with a really cute meat outfit too. I call them meat outfits because that's what I call an American girl. This is Marie Grace. I actually do not own her. She is my sister's. Marie Grace. I don't actually know her last name, but Marie Grace, she's my sister's, same case as my Josefina doll. And she's my sister's, sat in the basement for a while. I asked if she could live in my room. She said sure, and I love her. So Marie Grace. And then I have my Marie doll. Marie is really preppy right now. I love the outfit with the boots and the Leah Clark meat dress and the headband and the pigtails. She's actually a Biddy twin you can currently buy today, and she's just so cute. This is my Crystal doll. That's why I love your username so much, AGLover_Crystal AG. But I have a Crystal. She is so cute. She's a Biddy twin. You can buy her today, and she's just really cute. And then I have the Kaya Ottenmai doll, and Ottenmai is part of her name. Kaya is just her nickname, like Addie's real name is a Duke. Same thing. Ottenmai is not her last name. With her nice Pierce tribe, she doesn't really have a last name. So she's just my courageous soul, and I love her. And then Leah Clark, the one everyone already knows about these days. She's just beautiful, so kind-hearted, and I love my Leah doll. So that leads up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dolls. Only 5, 6, 7 of them being my own, 2 my sisters, 1 an OG doll, all American Girl dolls, and 2 Biddy twins. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 historical dolls, 2 Biddy twins, 1 OG. And they're all just so different in character, and I just love them all so much. So thanks for that question, guys. And I have one more. And I literally just got the same question that I just answered about my 9 dolls from at AG_impossible.backup. So yeah, cool. And I'm getting more questions. Someone just asked me, sorry, I was about to end this, but someone asked me another question. So they asked me how many Girls of the Years I have, and I just have 1, Leah Clark. Thanks for the question. And the girl who just asked that was at Sapphire Lover 1, so thanks. Okay, so here's my real last question. It comes from AG_cool_kid. I'm a cool kid too. Just kidding. But anyways, and it also comes, as of recently, from A.G.S.T.U.D.I.O.S.S. So basically AG Studios, but with a dot between each letter and an extra S at the end. They asked me which one of these beautiful girls are my favorite doll. And I'm going to tell you one thing. That is like asking me to choose between my children, which I would never do. A mom would not say, you're my favorite child, the rest are not. So I'm not going to say that to these dolls. These are all special individual dolls, and I love them each equally, no matter if they're OG, Biddy twins, if they're my sister's dolls, if they're my dolls, if they're black, they're white. I love them all equally. And this is not a bad question. I would be intrigued to know myself, but I'm not choosing. They're all beautiful in their own way, and I just love them like my own children. I put them to bed like my own children, so I am going to treat them like my own children and would never pick a favorite of them. I love them all. Okay, I would like to thank every single one of you who asked a question for just asking a question and being loyal to my YouTube and my American Girl Instagram account. It means so much to me to have almost 400 followers on Instagram and about 8 subscribers on YouTube. Every 8 of you, even if like maybe 2 of them are my other accounts, you all mean so much to me, and I just want to thank you for always being there for me and supporting me and supplying me with so many questions. So everyone who asked me a question will be in the credits of this video and will get a mass Instagram shout out. But I love you guys all so much. Thanks for being a part of this, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe, like, and follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube, MYAGDOLL13. And most importantly, go wherever your dolls are, if you have dolls, and give them the biggest hug you've ever given them and give them so much love. They deserve it so much. Love you guys. Had fun with this Q&A. Bye.